On car insurance.
Does anything heal and protect precious little bottoms like Desitin? Yes, Desitin Creamy. And Desitin Creamy wipes off gently and smells fresh. Desitin for diaper rash. More baby doctors choose it, more moms use it. For precious little bottoms.
Want a close shave while avoiding razor burn? The new Extreme 3 from Schick balances 3 blades on a central pivot for a close, comfortable shave. Extreme 3. Get close, not burned.
Hair color question? Who you gonna call? Clairol's got the hair color hotline even other hair color experts turn to. 1-800-Clairol. Helping make all your hair color experiences color wonderful. Can you ever be too rich? Not when it comes to your hair color. Hydrience is so moisture rich, it's goodbye dry, hello rich radiance. Hydrience from Clairol, color wonderful.
Sure, all these prescription allergy medicines can pass the pollen test. But what about the pet dander and dust test? Or the smoke test? Unlike these others, only Flonase relieves the nasal symptoms from all these triggers. For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, and sore throat. Put your medicine to the test. Ask your doctor about Flonase. When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
This week, Forever Young, what you can do now so you can enjoy life at 100. Join America's first TV family.
Today on NBC. Monday on NBC Nightly News. The lives of too many babies have been lost to it. Sudden Infant Death Syndrome, SIDS. Now, scientists armed with important new findings hope to get word out to parents everywhere. Find out what steps should be taken to keep infants safe and who's most at risk. NBC Nightly News, Monday.
Now the Dateline timeline. Do you know what year it was? 2 major earthquakes rocked Mexico City. Disney World welcomed guest number 200 million. William Hurt won raves in Kiss of the Spider-Woman.
I mean, the most ravishing woman in the world.
Robert Wagner was a globe-trotting investigator on TV's Lime Street. And Phil Collins had a top single. All right, what year was it? 1985, 1986, or 1987? The answer when Dateline continues.
Sub-Zero flavor inside, delicious cold minty shell outside. The gum that puts your breath on ice for a long time. Dentine Ice, nothing's colder than ice.
Want a close shave while avoiding razor burn? The new Extreme 3 from Schick balances 3 blades on a central pivot for a close, comfortable shave. Extreme 3. Get close, not burned.
There is a rhythm to life. We sleep at night and wake in the morning. It's this sleep cycle that helps keep us in a healthy balance. But for millions of Americans, sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. While natural sleep is best, Ambien helps you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and wake rested and refreshed, not groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full 7 to 8 hours to sleep and wake rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
In the beginning, I was nervous about other people holding her, or even changing her, and I had to have those pricey diapers. Now, you take her. I know Loves work great. They cost less, even without coupons. And leaks? I don't worry about leaks. They hold like the Hoover Dam, no matter who holds her. Her hugs are tight. Okay, my turn. Live and learn, and then get Loves.
She's a gorgeous woman. And I love her through thick and thin.
It's good to know that you have somebody that's there for you no matter what.
Michelle lost the weight for herself. She didn't lose it for me.
The Slim Fast plan helped me take control of my life. It was just so simple, so easy. It has vitamins, minerals, and it's so delicious.
She feels good about herself, and that sort of radiates to the rest of us.
It's just wonderful. I live life in both bodies, and I just like the view from here.
Slim Fast. It's your life. Feed it right.
So what year was it? Mexico was shaken. Hurt was Oscar-bound. And Don't Lose My Number was a solid seller. It all happened the third week of September, 1985.
From our studios in New York, here again is Jane Pauley.
Long before personal trainers, before we'd even heard of the word aerobics, there was Jack LaLanne. If you remember when his first TV show hit the air, you're probably old enough to be a grandparent and maybe wishing you'd paid closer attention. For more than half a century, Jack LaLanne has been telling us, exercise and eat right, promising better and longer lives if we did. And he's been practicing what he preached. Every few years, Keith Morrison checks in with the father of modern fitness around his birthday. And how old would he be?
Stopping is for signs. Going is for life. Motion means freedom.
Did you happen to see this commercial a few months ago, the one for the Arthritis Foundation? The man in the stretchy suit is Jack LaLanne, of course, promoting diet and exercise.
If arthritis has taken your freedom away, take it back.
Looks pretty good, too, given that this American icon of muscle is turning, are you ready? 88.
I feel like a kid again.
So, you could reasonably assume that pushing physical limits is not really what Jack does anymore, when he's not making commercials, that is. And you would be wrong. In fact, if they ever come up with an award for absolute unwavering consistency on an issue of unquestionable importance, it could go, hands down, to old Jack LaLanne, who, in case you haven't been paying attention for the last 70 years or so, has been trying to tell us how to live as long and almost as strong as him. Jack LaLanne was already an exercise guru when his TV show went on the air in 1951.
Wonderful, fabulous day this is.
There he was, live, in ballet slippers, acting as if he could see bad habits right through the TV set.
And you gals that are having your coffee break and your cigarettes, put them aside. You can take care of those things later.
This is more than 50 years ago.
Remember I told you about that big smile? A smile isn't any good unless you give it away. Give me one. That's fine.
There are people with grandchildren now who are barely old enough to remember much about the early TV show.
That's it. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
But then there were these nutty birthday stunts. Like the time when he turned 70 and he tied a rope to 70 rowboats containing 70 people, and then, handcuffed, he swam, pulling those boats and those people for 1.5 miles against strong currents and strong winds in the Long Beach harbor. Still feeling tough, bucko? But remember, all this was about living better and longer. So we decided to go see Jack back in 1994, back when he turned 80. Not just to learn what secrets he might have for the rest of us, but quite frankly to see if the old guy still had it. We found him living in an idyllic retreat not far from the Pacific Ocean in what we assumed would be a kind of retirement. Remember, by then, by 1994, he'd already surpassed average life expectancy by 4 years. And did we find a man taking it easy? We did not. Jack LaLanne was a maniac on his 80th birthday, a human dynamo. And here was his visitor in those embarrassing tights. The pants were in style then. Really.
Oh, Jesus. That gets right there.
Right, okay.
On your fingertips.
I can't get on my fingertips.
Now push.
Are you crazy? Okay.
No, those are really tough.
No kidding.
Right now, I have more things going than I ever have in my whole life, by triple. Right today, and here I'll be 80.
Then, 5 years later, we went back to see him again for his 85th birthday. We tried to tempt Jack and his wife Elaine with some sweets.
Oh, no. What do you expect us? Now you expect us to eat that?
At 85, he was still going, still lifting, still humping, still swimming against time. So then this year, as ghoulish as it might seem, we decided to check in on him again.
Can't believe we're here, honey.
And see if time had finally caught up with Jack. You used to come here when?
None of your business.
We brought Jack back to an old haunt, Muscle Beach in Santa Monica.
Right over here, they had a big platform. They had always had an acrobatic or two, hand balancing, tumbling, or something like that. We'd compare tricks. It was so incredible just to see all these guys. You know, we could teach them things, they could teach us things, and it was just, we had this one thing in common.
This is where more than 60 years ago, the modern fitness movement got its start and Jack got famous.
Jack, you're the man. I'm watching you.
And now, we might as well have been walking with a rock star, with a teen idol. At 88, Jack is still hot.
You look great, man.
I'm trying to be like you. You're my idol.
No, you be like you.
I became a personal trainer because of you.
You're kidding.
Yeah. See my biceps?
I love that.
Yeah. You're great.
He may not be quite the hunk he was, say, 50 years ago, but he's still doing more and feeling better, apparently, than lots of people half his age.
With all this energy you got, how old do you actually feel, Jack?
I don't feel any different than I did when I was 21 or 25 or 30.
Seriously, you don't feel any different?
Because I practice what I preach. I can't do the things I used to do. I'm not as strong as I was, and with the endurance I have. But I'm telling you, I'm pretty spry for 88.
So we began to poke and prod as if he were some kind of experiment.
A lot of people, once they start to get older, have things like strokes and heart attacks, high blood pressure, arthritis, those kinds of diseases that are associated with age. Have you had a heart attack?
I can't afford to wreck my image. I can't afford to die, man.
Have you ever had a stroke?
Not you, come on.
He says his blood pressure, cholesterol, and body fat are all excellent, though he wouldn't tell us exactly what they were. His resting heart rate is 55 beats a minute. That's the resting heart rate of a trained athlete. His only physical problems? An old high school football injury that wrecked his right knee. And then, in 1995, a car accident that wrecked his left knee, so he had both knees replaced. Maybe, we suggested, prodding again, maybe he just has lucky genes.
That's a bunch of...
Not so?
Your genes, they have to do with the color of your hair, the color of your eyes, maybe your bone structure, right?
Though his father died young, his mother lived till 94, and even has an older brother, still living, aged 93. But Jack believes it's not what you're born with, but how you live your life that makes the real difference.
You've got to eat right, think right, and you've got to exercise.
Of course, we all know he exercises. But in these days when people are debating the Atkins diet versus, say, the Ornish diet, for a long, long time, Jack LaLanne has had his own diet.
Don't you just once in a while, Jack, just once in a while have a dish of ice cream?
Never, never.
Not one piece of candy, nor a donut, nor a hot dog in over 70 years. Imagine that.
Would you get your dog up in the morning, give him a cup of coffee, a cigarette, and a donut?
You said that to me the first time I was
You
here.
killed the dog.
He eats at least 10 kinds of fruits and vegetables every day, shuns meat, but does eat fish. He avoids saturated fats and never drinks milk. Listen to this.
You name me one creature on this earth that uses milk after they're weaned.
But milk's good for you.
It's not good for you. It's good for a suckling calf. Are you a suckling calf?
Oh, and also he fortifies himself each day with a handful of vitamins and minerals. And there's one big rule, by the way, which the processed food industry may not like, but here it is.
If man makes it, don't eat it.
More than anything, he still loves his soapbox, still loves encouraging the slothful. And one more thing, preaching the gospel of good health, it turns out, is part of what has kept him so healthy.
Why don't you retire? Take it easy.
Are you kidding? Retirement, man. I thought you were my buddy and you liked me. Retirement is a death knell. That's why so many people die prematurely. Retirement, that's the killer. That's when you should start living.
Which he is certainly doing.
So can we come see you when you're 100?
I hope so. I hope you're around.
Yeah, I worry about me more than I worry about you, frankly.
For more of Jack LaLanne's healthy diet tips, visit our website. The address is dateline.msnbc.com.
It's end of the day, and your dry clean only clothes show it. So just how easy is it to get them clean and fresh? Frankly, pretty darn easy. Dry out, zip it, steam it, hang it. Love it.
These things are amazing.
Introducing Saran disposable cutting sheets.
No more worrying about juicy, germy messes on my kitchen counters, in my restaurant, or at home.
New from Saran, they're the first absorbent disposable cutting sheets.
Look, cut right on them. They soak up the juicy, germy mess, then just toss the whole thing. No kitchen is complete without these.
New disposable cutting sheets from Saran.
They cut out the mess.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Introducing a lotion that does more than instantly moisturize. It visibly improves both hands and nails in just 2 weeks. New Healthy Hand Essentials from Vaseline. Hands have been waiting a long time for this.
To lose weight, I use Dexatrim Natural. It's a dietary supplement that helps me eat less. And its dual-action metabolizer burns more fat and gives me added energy for my healthy lifestyle. Drug-free Dexatrim Natural. It's a natural.
Sub-Zero flavor inside, delicious cold minty shell outside. The gum that puts your breath on ice for a long time. Dentine Ice, nothing's colder than ice.
Is razor burn ruining your morning? The new Extreme 3 from Schick balances 3 blades on a central pivot for a close, comfortable shave. Extreme 3. Get close, not burned.
An all-new Dateline Tuesday. A story of sexual obsession, a troubled student.
He got in trouble a few times.
A devoted teacher, or was that all she was?
I said, are you having sex with her? Are you fooling around?
An explosive courtroom battle unfolds. How will it end? A Dateline Court TV exclusive. Tuesday, 10/9 Central on NBC.
Dateline NBC, winner of the Overseas Press Club Award for Excellence in Journalism. America's most watched, most honored news magazine, Dateline. We'll be right back.
I've been in the same relationship for 4 years. She's been very good to me, I guess. Always did what I asked. But she's looking a little rusty. So I'd like to sell her for 10 grand.
Looking to sell your car? Come to Cars.com and sell it yourself. Make a custom ad that runs till it sells.
I'm willing to swap.
Cars.com. Car shopping just got fun on KGW.com.
Our viewers may not care how it gets done.
All they want to know is what's going on now.
And how does it affect me and my family?
And right now we have some breaking news.
Sometimes the breaking news is weather. It's live. It takes reporters at the scene and the tools to bring that story in.
Hang on, fellas. Oh, my goodness.
If this last year has taught us anything, it's you never know what story is going to break next.
You have to be ready.
We are.
Northwest News Channel 8, where the news comes first.
Congratulations! I bet you cut down your power consumption. Why? Because you switched to compact fluorescent bulbs. You microwave instead of using a regular oven. And you run your dishwasher only when it's full. Here you go. Well, what's wrong? Oh, I see. Well, it's never too late, you know. Are you doing your part to conserve? It's critical to a beautiful Oregon.
Get ready, it's Hollywood Square's Dynamic Duo Week!
Holy tic-tac-toe, Adam!
Oh, Bert, get over it. We've got some of your favorite duos together under one square. Dun, dun, dun! Watch Tom and Dick Smothers, Todd Bridges and Gary Coleman.
We are getting paid for this, aren't we?
The original dynamic duo, Adam West and Burt Ward, along with Center Square's Burt Reynolds and Dom DeLuise. Holy team-ups! It's Dynamic Duos Week.
Weeknights at 7:30 only on News Channel 8.
Now, Dateline follow-up, a new development in a story we first brought you in May about two brothers, one in prison for murder, the other in a prison of his own making.
It's eating me up inside.
Lorenzo Branch says for 13 years, he's lived with the knowledge that his brother, Lamont, is serving time for a murder he did not commit. Lorenzo knows his brother was not involved in the shooting death of an alleged drug dealer because he was. He claims it was an accident, that the gun fired during a struggle. But for years, Lorenzo refused to say that in court, leaving Lamont in prison.
When you heard your brother say, "I take the Fifth Amendment," in court, what did you think?
It was not no big brother to me.
Then, earlier this year, Lorenzo Branch finally told his story under oath. It paved the way for a plea bargain, with Lamont admitting to a lesser charge of carrying a weapon. Lamont Branch finally walked out of prison, a free man.
Did you think you'd see this day? Not really.
How much ice cream do you have a year? More or less than the average American eats? Well, how much do Americans eat on average? How about 5 gallons each? We are a nation of ice cream lovers, and we have dozens of brands of ice cream to choose from at the supermarket. Is one the best? Tonight, Chief Consumer Correspondent Lee Thompson lets us in on one of summer's best tasting secrets in a Dateline Consumer Reports exclusive.
I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. Oh my, I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by.
Most of us would probably describe ice cream like this.
Delicious.
But at the lab, the definition is not so simple.
It's actually a suspension of liquids and fats and ice crystals in a semi-solid form that melts in your mouth.
Tasting ice cream is a science at Consumer Reports, where earlier this year, Aaron Godot led an ice cream study.
We don't go by yuck, we don't go by yum. We go by, does it meet the criteria that we're looking for?
That no-nonsense approach to ice cream has been a tradition at Consumer Reports for more than 60 years. And this year, Dateline has the inside scoop. But first, meet members of the ice cream team who demonstrated the taste test for us. When they reported for duty, the tasters had been carefully trained to recognize the taste and textures of ice cream. Then they each spent hours scrutinizing spoonful after spoonful after spoonful of the stuff. Their mission? Find the best of 40 brands of vanilla, chocolate, and butter pecan ice cream. The ice cream was served through negative airflow doors. The tasters filled out ballots rating a variety of criteria from flavor intensity to sweetness on a scale of 1 to 15. Right away, they noticed texture.
Does it feel dense? Does it feel creamy smooth? Is it icy?
When the ice cream begins to melt, the delightful details of flavor emerge.
There may be what we call woodiness, nuttiness, a slight pruny, dried fruit type note.
That's vanilla she's describing, if you couldn't tell. Even if you can't describe the particulars, you know a good one when you taste it. Among the highest rated ice creams, Consumer Reports found a pattern. They all have twice the fat of most ice creams, and their ingredients are simple: eggs, cream, sugar. The 3 vanilla ice creams Consumer Reports rank excellent are Ben & Jerry's, Haagen-Dazs, and Dreamery by Edie's or Dreyer's, depending on where you live. As for chocolate, Ben & Jerry's is reformulating, so it wasn't included, but Haagen-Dazs chocolate, and for bittersweet chocolate lovers, Godiva Belgian Dark both rank excellent. Not as good news for butter pecan lovers. None is buttery enough for these discerning taste buds. Even the best rank only very good: Haagen-Dazs, Breyers, and Dreyer's or Edie's Grand. Consumer Reports also picked these best buys. Although they rank only very good, they are less expensive and they contain less fat. But when it comes to ice cream, who worries about that?
I'm Stone Phillipson for all of us at NBC News. Good night.